EBS Podcast presents.
Hi, you're listening to the EBS podcast about nanodegrees. My name is Jim and I'm the head of Master Studies here at EBS. So, what is a nanodegree? Well, a nanodegree is a great new way to gain knowledge or practice your skills, which you can either use in your professional life or to become a lifelong learner. Today's topic is the nano of the Brain Trust for International Business Development. And joining us to talk about this topic more is Tiit. Welcome, Tiit, and tell us about your nano.
Brain trust means that let's a nano for really smart students, both from Estonian business school and outside. And that brain trust is a creative team which tries to screen foreign markets, to find new markets, new ways to enter foreign markets for growth-oriented Estonian enterprises. Especially these enterprises who are not satisfied only to stay inside Estonia, but need really, as growth enterprises, they need access to new markets. And, well, what does the Brain Trust do? Indeed, first we have a very broad network with universities also in other countries. They apply our network to find new information sources, to compare different markets, to find potential partners, to test maybe certain ways how we can promote ourselves in different cultures. So basically, by doing this, they also demonstrate for companies that they are smart. So maybe some company would consider them for just cooperating even after nanodegree. So it is very much the company choice. Actually, even it is possible to do it so that some student who is already himself working in export-oriented company can just bring his own project to the nano. But we are also accepting offers from enterprises which are simply looking for new smart students to continue their cooperation for export development.
Okay, so your nano is all about finding new places or exporting your services / product across borders. How would you say that the current COVID situation has an impact upon this?
I think the first thing we all have to understand is that how dependent Estonian economy is on exports. We can't live better if our export will not grow. And our enterprises also have to move higher in the value chain. They can't just be subcontractors. They have to develop their own brands. And I think just this time of crisis is the right time because the cards are redistributed. Certain supply chains which are existing, maybe outsourcing things to China, are changing. We maybe get more work just because international companies would like to diversify their risks. We have maybe new chances to just brand our products to new markets. So always crisis means opportunity. So I am just traveled a lot in different Asian countries. Maybe we have to just put on such a hat demonstrating that really we have to overcome certain mountains. Or maybe it's better not to go to the top, but go through a pass. No, that's just my souvenir from Nepal. So indeed, Nepal is just one developing country between India and China, which are really big markets. But once again, we should not think only about one direction of developing our exports. There are certain forecasts about future that maybe in next 20 years some African countries will be growing economies. So we have to use our networks. We have to screen different opportunities for international business. And I think COVID-19 is right time to do it, even if we can't travel ourselves. If I can't just go hiking, still I was hiking in August this year, but it was really in Switzerland. not in Nepal. Still, even online, we can create new networks, we can enter new networks, we can see new information sources.
Absolutely right, yes. Very interesting topic. As you mentioned already a couple of times, the network or the importance of network. My question to you would be, who is in your network? Who are these great people that help you to deliver this nano degree?
No. I would say we can just speak about the team what we have at EBS at first. I think a very good person is our rector Meelis Kitsing, because not only because of being rector, but being for several years involved in this Estonian Foresight Center of the State Chancellery, and also having studied in Sweden. Now, I would say myself also, I have been visiting a researcher at Aalto University and conducted courses in many countries inside Europe. Let's continue the list. We have here Ester Eomois, and she is a good person in health sector, which is now just changing its role. And Esther also has good experience of dealing with complicated people in teams. And if we continue this list, Esther is now cooperating with Merle-Liisu Lindma, and Lindma is expert from Microsoft. I think he or she actually knows very well just what is happening in online tools, because these online tools what we can use to have video conferences and to screen data and to do some business intelligence, they are changing also a lot. And besides that, we have also Mari Kooskora. We also deal with ethical aspects of international business, and she is involved as guest lecturer in many classes. And actually, Jim, in reality, I still think you could also be our guest speaker, or not so much speaker, but maybe mentor in some activities which are linked to supply chain. And last but not least, if you ask such a question, we also involve practitioners. I am myself involved in Estonian Business Angel Network. I have invested to 6 enterprises, but okay, so far I have lost my money in one enterprise, but let's see about other 5. But there are people who are more experienced in business angel activities, dealing with startups, just mentoring international teams. But okay, that is what is about Estonia, and we have also colleagues from Enterprise Estonia and other Estonian innovation-focused agencies. But besides that, we have done also for several years cooperation in global entrepreneurship teams in X-Culture. And in X-Culture, our students help US companies and Latin American companies just to find international markets. But I would like to turn it around a bit. I would like more Estonian companies to use international students from different continents, from different countries. But that assumes that our students help our companies to refine the strategy, to make the task in such format that really our students in other universities in our network, they could cooperate, they could help us.
Very international team you have there, and like also very interesting people. Thank you very much for this answer. I would like to ask you, can you zoom in a little bit and tell us about the different modules or courses that are part of your Nano? Because you have such a wide team, then I'm sure that they will be talking about their specialities.
Yeah. I would say we have first such what I would call integrative course, which is a project-based and is called Exploring and Using New International Business Opportunities. So that course goes through the whole system. And in this course, then we get inputs. So we get first inputs first from the course called Alternative Futures, for global business. And here really we try to take different trend analysis. I think I have just been just recently lecturing in Finland, so I have a Finnish mask. we take Nordic view. Then, as I mentioned, we take some Asian trends views, and indeed we have also cooperated with Harvard Business School. So that's my souvenir from the Harvard Business School, where I was just involved for some weeks. And we also take such a US view, and we try to pull this trend analysis together in this alternative futures for global business. And the other supporting course is managing knowledge and ideation in international networks. Here we just help students to do some brainstorming. We help them to use some knowledge management principles in digging out right information, and also how to avoid fake news. And then indeed there is a course about agile methods in face-to-face and online teamwork, because by doing already several months online teaching and online mentoring, we understand certain things work better online. I even would claim that some things work better online, because you can more easily get to the team somebody who is not in your location. From cross-border teams can be run online very well. But if you want to create trust, you maybe need more face-to-face communication and such feeling that you are still in the same room. So I hope that when Nano is rolled out as other Nanos, we have also hybrid learning. We have some sessions which are done in the classroom, where we create such a trust spirit, and then we involve some students who are maybe not participating in a whole Nano, but who are contributing from other universities. We involve them online.
Okay, so your Nano is also very much focused upon the actual building this network, this brain trust team. Who are your target students? So you've been talking a little bit about export companies, but who should be, according to you, who would be the best for this brain trust kind of teams?
Yeah. Okay, that's a very good question, because there are several answers to this. First, indeed, I think these are Estonian Business School, MBA and MA students who are interested really to work for companies which are focused on foreign markets and growth companies. I would say maybe sometimes large companies have really also need to get to new markets, but mainly we are thinking about such medium-sized, growth-oriented companies. So on one side is students who would like to get employed in such companies. The other aspects, some students maybe are already working in such companies, so they could themselves be in a team, also in the role of the client representative, who sets the task for the other team members and who contributes as the coordinator to the team and gets something out for the company. Now, maybe a third way of thinking is maybe students who really see their career internationally, but then they also can develop some new contacts with students from other universities, from other countries. Maybe someday they work outside Estonia, but maybe someday they would even like to be Estonian company sales agents abroad. Maybe they would like to move to Thailand and make their money by sitting in Thailand at some beach and then doing smart networking if it's not too sunny.
That sounds like the dream, I would say, yes.
No, yeah, but we can't guarantee it. But it's one way of thinking that in order to develop your network, you can think from the point of view of an Estonian company who wants to go abroad, but you can also think about positioning yourself in a new way in some international network.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's definitely a very, very interesting and relevant topic. I would like to thank you very much, Tiit, for your time. It was very nice talking to you. Your Brain Trust for International Business Development Nano is available. Please participate if you think that this topic is for you. Thank you, Tiit.
Okay, see you at EBS in physical reality and also online.